What up, my guys? Welcome to another show, man. Teddy, you know what's up, man. You know how I got to start the show. Just got to get the vibes flowing, man. It was a good day yesterday, so definitely an extra good mood here. But we do the song even after losing, man. We have to do it every day. But what's up with you, Teddy? Everything cool with you? It's $2 Tuesday over there at Wage Talk, man. Y'all go check everyone out over there at Wage Talk. What's up with you, Teddy?
Yeah, I'm running good, Jay. I've been on a good hot streak the last couple of weeks, man.
Okay.
What am I? 19-3 with the last 22 for the clients. Sides and totals. We're not talking props here. So it's been a good run the last couple of weeks. 2-0 again last night. 2-0 on Sunday. See if we can keep it rolling.
I like to hear that, man. I like to hear it. Yeah, definitely. So go check out Wager Talk, $2 Tuesday, and also over there Sports Memo as well, guys. You get the 3 handicappers for $5. So go check out both of them. Less than $10. Can't talk you off that, man. Some college basketball plays, whatever you like. And today it's a short NBA card, Teddy, but as always, we're trying to get to some cash, right? Let's go. It's all business here. Let's go to the streets of Orlando here. First game up, we have the Orlando Magic getting 10.5 versus the Nets here. Now, a couple of huge question marks right now. I mean, I don't. It's tough to bet this game right now. It's Seth Curry game time decision and Cam Thomas as well, Teddy. And this is the first game of a back-to-back. They also have the Mavs tomorrow, right? So while this is a revenge spot, they lost 93-100 earlier this year with no KD, no Harden. Basically, everybody was out in that game. Like I say, they are starting to streak and starting to win some games, but I'm a little hesitant to lay double digits with them on the road here, Teddy.
Well, you know who's starting to streak is the Orlando Magic. Real quiet, way underneath the radar.
Mm-hmm.
Look at what Orlando's done over the last, here in March. They went to Toronto, beat the Raptors straight up on the road. They hung tough with Phoenix, 3-point game against the Suns, covered wire to wire in that one. They beat the Pelicans. They beat the T-Wolves. They took the Sixers to overtime, plus 11 in their last outing, and came up short. Orlando is playing their best basketball of the season right now, and it's not even close. And you read the quotes coming out of that locker room, that's not a team that's going into every game expecting to lose. That's not a team that is officially tanking. You know what I mean?
Right.
We're like, yeah, I don't know that but in this point spread range, you don't worry about it. Hey, play competitive basketball for 45 minutes and lose the last 3. That's fine.
Mm-hmm.
I got no problem with that. I don't want overtime. But you talk about the spot here for Brooklyn. And Brooklyn's coming off, I know it was the Knicks, but that's a real rivalry, Knicks-Nets. All right. And that game came right down to the wire. Before that, they had that huge game against the 76ers. And now tomorrow, as you mentioned, the second of back-to-backs against the Dallas team that's kicking ass and taking names right now. So I'm not convinced we get Brooklyn's full focus in this game, and I like the way Orlando's playing. Yeah, I got some Magic in my pocket.
Yeah, that's a nice one there, Teddy. That's a good point. Like I say, those injuries are huge for me. We know Suggs is out for the match. It's a tough game for me, man. Risty Plum in the chat, man. Appreciate you for the $15 tip. Angelo in the chat, man. Is you as well, man. Long time listener. We got my guy 10 Tran in there, man. $50, my guy. Appreciate you, man. Let's keep it going. It was a good day yesterday, Teddy. It's been a good couple of weeks, been a good month, but let's just say. But yeah, onto this game, I must say it's a tough one for me. Like I say, initially I did lean the Nets. They are 6-1-1 against spread last 8 games. We know on the road is where they do like to turn up theirs. But like you said, the Magic as well, man. They're 4-0 ATS last 4 games. Obviously, Suggs is out, but like I say, Curry and Cam Thomas, some huge question marks as well, Teddy. And right, if you want to be full squad tomorrow, maybe Curry sit this one out, man. It definitely would be leaning toward. It's a tough game for me, Teddy. What you like? What do you have on this one?
One last thing worth noting, all right, for the full season, and I understand the Nets have been up and down, but for the full season, at -7.5 or higher, Nets are 4-10 against the number. This has not been their role.
Yeah, no, that's a good point. No, I'm just saying on the road that when they have Kyrie and KD, you see what I'm saying? That's when they can get cooking. I must say I like the Magic and they can keep this game close, but just looking at matchup wise, KD is cooking right now. That's the only thing. Like I have just talking some shit out with you, Teddy. I have a buy sign on the Nets right now. Like they're obviously going to win this game. Are they going to win by margin? That remains to be seen. But I have a buy sign on them right now, and I knew that they were going to go on the street. KD probably telling the guys in the locker room, "Hey, I'm back now. It's time to stop effing around. You see what I'm saying? It's time to get on the streak. So I agree. The point spread is too high, but I'm right now I'm either taking the Nets or I'm staying off the game, and so I chose to stay off this one, guys. But I don't have anything official on it, so let me talk you off the Magic. This is a tough game for me, guys. I didn't force a play on it. Let's get over here to the streets of Indiana real quick. Till you got the Grizzlies here, laying 7 on the road. Now we know that if you know that they won't have John Moran in this game. He's doubtful. The line may still move down a little bit more, even when he's officially ruled out. But Pacers here getting 7 at the house. It's a tough spot for me. It's Grizzlies or nothing for me. They did lose both meetings last year and lost 4 straight to the Pacers. So I'm sure obviously this is a much different Pacers squad. Teddy, small team. They don't have a center. Don't play a ton of defense, run and gun type of team. Question marks here with Brogdon, Duarte. You like some of this game, Teddy?
So if I'm playing this one, I'm going to look at the over. And unfortunately, the markets got there before I did this morning, 232.5, 233.5. So I got bet up. I'm looking at pretty much 235 across the board right now. Still, that's the way I'm looking in this ballgame, even with Morant not likely to play, even with Brogdon very questionable this evening. Memphis is pushing pace against everyone. And you look at what they're doing offensively. They're getting out the hot starts. Memphis overs in first quarters. Memphis first quarters have been real good. Memphis first halves have been real good. Memphis overs first halves. The pace is there game in, game out. And especially against teams that don't play a whole lot of defense, the Grizzlies are capable of lighting up the scoreboard with or without Morant in the lineup. And Indiana's the same way. Indiana, they're not playing any defense right now. But you see them in all these shootouts. How do you get the Cavs to 251? They're at Atlanta last time. They get to 259 in that ball game. Against the Wizards, 256. So they're flying over the total against any team that'll play with pace. And Memphis will play with pace. So I look for this one to go up and over the total. Memphis and Indiana.
Yeah, I can dig that. They could never talk you out of an overplay with the Pacers, my guys. My guy, one in the chat, Win. I believe he's in my inbox is like, this is how you pronounce my last name. Appreciate you, my guy, in the chat, man. Dale T as well. Appreciate you, everybody in the chat, man. The show is made by the chat. It's a community, man. We trying to smack the bookies up here. Now for this game, I can only look towards the Grizzlies. This team is the better. Obviously, they're a much better defensive team. You look at the Pacers. 27 ranked defensively last 5 games here. So, and I know that the Grizzlies, the type of team they are, probably looked, we lost the last 4 to the Pacers. It's going to smack these guys up here. That's probably why they feel. I'm sure they feel like they can do it even without Morant. Dillon Brooks, they did get him back the last game, so this is another game to help him get his feet wet once again here. So I lean the Grizzlies here. If I had to play this game, I'd be looking towards the Grizzlies, possibly Grizzlies first half as well. I had made a single play. Yes, a tough NBA card for me. I hate forcing plays, especially losing on a play that I force. Oh man, I'm talking about I'd be absolutely hot, guys. So I may not have an NBA play today, but I'm close to taking these Grizzlies. Even without John Moran, they still have the major size advantage, major defense advantage as well. And this team just plays so much harder. Like I say, but Taze, Brogdon, and Duarte are actually 3 huge question marks for the Pacers over there. But regardless, it's Grizzlies or nothing for me. They should win this game with defense and rebounding. Let's go over here to the streets of Miami real quick, man. Let's go hit the beach real quick, Teddy. Put your flip-flops on. You got the Heat here laying 13. Now, the Pistons have been covering crazy spreads. What are they, 10-0 against the spread last 10 games, man? 11-0. They're 3-0 ATS versus the Heat this year, 1-2 straight up. So they kept the game closest. They're 5-0 ATS last 5 road games, 6-0 versus winning teams. Problem is the Heat off a loss, Teddy, right? We always say this, me and you on the show together. They're 3-0-1 last 4 ATS after loss, 6-0 against the spread versus lesser than 40% win teams. So they beat up on these bad teams. Cade Cunningham questionable. Do you think they keep it going today, Teddy?
It's bet on versus bet on. There's nothing to do in this game. All right, we've talked about the Pistons. The Pistons made me money in recent weeks. The injuries for Detroit worry me a little bit. You talk about Cunningham. All that being said, they could get Beef Stew back tonight. Isaiah Stewart's has been upgraded to probable for this evening. Magruder's been upgraded to probable. Killian Hayes, who's missed, and Killian Hayes is a nice little piece for them coming off the bench. He's been upgraded to probable, but Diallo's out. They continue to have bodies coming into the lineup. But the bottom line is I'm not stepping in front of Detroit. They're playing hard every night. All right. It's a lot of times at this time of the year during March Madness, man, all I do is just bet against the bottom feeders, makes money every year. Orlando's playing hard. Detroit's playing hard. Portland's playing hard. We don't have the bottom feeders right now to be betting against in the NBA. And that being said, if there's like things I'm not going to do, I'm not betting against the Heat off a loss. Not going to do it.
I'm with you.
They've been too good for too long in that role. And if Miami comes to play and brings their A game, which they could, they can name the score against, I've got Miami power rate as the best team in the NBA right now. So pass for me. Two teams I just don't want to step in front of. I have no feel for the total. Easy one for me to leave alone.
Yeah, I'm with you on. Guys, I love to come here and try to make some money, man, especially for myself, for you guys as well. This is a tough card, man. But I always come on here and try to talk some shit out with you. But like I say, 6 straight home game as well. That's the main thing that I'm scared of here, Teddy. 6. They've been at the house. They're in the same gym. They didn't have to travel anywhere. They come out. They've been at the house stewing about that loss. You know what I'm saying, to the Timberwolves, where they were up by double digits and ended up losing that game. So I'm right there with you. I do think the Heat are the best team in the East. Not necessarily the best team in the NBA, but one of them. I like this Heat team. They're top notch for sure. I'm not betting against them off a loss. I'm not laying the 13 with them, like you said. Obviously, huge question mark here. Cade Cunningham, huge question mark. If he doesn't play, he's been the best. He's the best player on the Pistons squad, and the ball movement is a lot different when he's not out there. So if he doesn't play, it definitely could be Heat smash spot. If he does play, could be the Pistons keep it going and keep this game close, but still lose it, Teddy. That's why it's so tough for me. What were you about to say?
But it's definitely worth noting that even if Cunningham doesn't play tonight, they should have Hayes back in the lineup. So they're not in a situation where they're playing without their starting and their backup point guard. They should have at least one of the two. And Hayes, was drafted to be the starter. He's been a starter there. He's not someone that, he's not hopeless as an NBA point guard. So it may not be as bad if Cunningham sits tonight as it would have been in the last game when Hayes wasn't healthy enough to play.
Yeah, no, I'm with you. Still, no Cunningham. I wouldn't touch the Pistons tonight. Let's go. Last game up, man. Let's go over here to the streets of New Orleans, man. I can't lie to you. All 4 of these games, I'd rather talk about some shirts, man. But if you know. Suns laying 4.5 versus the Pelicans. Teddy was looking towards the Suns. It made even more of a stay off when obviously CJ McCollum is coming back tonight. So I wanted to hop on. I was on the Pelicans last time versus the Suns, where Ingram had 28 points, 7 assists. McCollum had 32 points and 4 assists in that game. So like I said, initially last night it was kind of expecting McCollum to be out, but they did lose 102-117. Phoenix laid -6 in that game in Phoenix. The Suns are 4-1 against the spread last 5 in New Orleans and 5-2 against the spread last 7 meetings. This is the first game of a back-to-back. I don't know, Teddy. Maybe they could be looking ahead to the Rockets tomorrow, the Suns, but it's a tough game for you. Suns are nothing for me, but you like some here, Teddy?
I do. And I want to fade the line move here. We've seen nothing but over money in this game. 225s at the open, circa to 225, DraftKings to the 225, South Point open 226, Westgate open 227.5. I'm seeing 231s out there right now. They're all betting McCollum's coming back. We bet the over. It's just an auto bet. It's not something that everyone's sitting there thinking about what's actually going on. All right. Now, I've had a real good read on this Pelicans team. I've watched a lot of New Orleans basketball in recent weeks for whatever reason. All right. And I cashed a big ticket play on the Pelicans over in their last game against the Rockets because I knew the Rockets weren't going to play any defense and New Orleans was going to play with pace. And the Pelicans hadn't brought it defensively in recent ball games. Something happened in that Rockets game. In the second half of that Rockets game was New Orleans started playing defense the way that, and we still cashed the over. I got lucky in the last 2 minutes. They were raining threes in the last 2 minutes, and we got there, and it was very, very happy. But defensively, right now, the Pelicans are a little bit better than the market's giving them credit for, especially because they had that stretch of awful defensive games when McCollum and Ingram both got hurt, and they got lit up. Phoenix is an under team, okay? The Suns, for all their ball movement and all their great offense, that defense is stellar. That's why the Suns are my favorites to win the title of this year, is because they're doing it defensively. So you have a Pelicans defense that's underrated. You have a Suns defense that's underrated. And you have a total here that's getting bet up when it should be getting bet down. Yeah, I like the under 231, Phoenix and New Orleans. It's not in my pocket yet, only because it keeps on going up. I'll get there.
Just wait, right? That's a good point, man. You down there talked me into it because when I'm looking at this game, and I obviously would have liked the under even more if CJ McCollum wasn't in there. But last night I'm like, right now the Pelicans only can do it with defense right now. Guys like Valanciunas, Herb Jones, he's low key my rookie of the year, man. I'm sorry, this guy, and he's picking up offensively late and shooting better too. But this guy is guarding the best player on every other team, man. He's a rookie. What are we doing here, man? And he's locking them up. Ask the guys that's going up against him, man. But Fun Park in the chat, man. I don't even know how much that is or what type of money it is, but I appreciate you for that tip, man. It looks like a lot, man. So I appreciate you for that. Let's keep this shit going, my guy. But yeah, this game, Ted, it's a tough one, but you pretty much didn't talk me into that under. It's a lean there. I don't know. I said I wasn't betting nothing today in the NBA, just taking it light. Obviously, it's a boatload of games tomorrow, so I'm already looking ahead. You know what I'm saying? We make it there. I'm gonna try to.
I got the short list right here for tomorrow already, buddy. Yeah,
exactly.
I'm right there with you.
Hey, we're gonna have to talk about that right after the show. But yeah, it's a tough game for me. I like that look with the under there, Teddy. Man, let's talk about some shirts, my guys, before we get to some leans, some free picks, all that good stuff, man. Go check me out and email me right now. NbaTalkWithJay money, NbaTalkWithJay at Gmail, guys, to pre-order those shirts. We should have them here in the next few days. They're gonna be going out, man. So all the people that has pre-ordered, I appreciate you for the support, for joining the movement. Let's keep it going, man. Small to XL. We got some 2XL Smack City shirts as well, man. NbaTalkWithJay at Gmail right now. Now, Teddy, let's get into it, man. Guys, I gotta let you know right now it's promo time. Go check out Teddy. You can use promo code J19. I believe this is the last week that you can use this promo code. Go use it right now. You can get all access of Teddy's plays 3 days. College basketball as well. The tournament's coming up, guys. So J19, 3 days, all access. So my guy Teddy, hey, you promote yourself. Let them know how you've been doing over there. And then after that, anything you liking on tonight's card, my guy.
Sure. I mean, you know me, Jay. When I'm cold, I tell you I'm cold. When I'm hot, I tell you I'm hot, and I'm hot right now. Okay. If you're thinking about coming on board, it's been a real good run the last couple of weeks. 19-3 the last 22 NBA releases. Better than 70% across all sports. The college hoops has been good. It was a great week last week. Great week so far this week. Great week the week before. So whatever. I don't want to overhype. If you want to get on board, just visit the website, Wager Talk or sportsmemo.com. In terms of plays, I got Orlando plus in my pocket. I haven't bet Memphis, Indiana over. I lean in that direction. I don't know I'm going to get there. I already missed the best of the number there. And I expect to have Suns Pelicans in my pocket. I'm just waiting for the line keeps going up. I'll play that under at some point between now and tip off. Although I haven't bet it yet because as long as the number's doing this, I'm in no rush to get to the window. So we'll get there. I do like under in Phoenix, New Orleans, Orlando plus, and I lean over Memphis and Indiana.
That's a good look there, man. Like I said, I couldn't force I have notes on every single game. I lean Grizzlies, Nets. Like I said, I don't even lean the Nets. I had to wait to see with the injuries there, and they have a game tomorrow. That's why they want to lay the double digits with the Nets. They could just, this is the Magic. We could be looking to Luka and the boys tomorrow. So it's a tough game for me. Curry and Cam Thomas, a couple of huge injuries there. I want to lean to the Grizzlies there. First half, full game, find some type of way to get on the Grizzlies there. They've lost the last 4 meetings versus the Pacers. Those were much different Pacer teams than the one that's trotting out there today, man. So Grizzlies play a lot better defense. Pacers don't play any. Grizzlies should still smack them up. Obviously, Pistons been playing well. Kate Cunningham is a huge question mark. And that one would want to lean to the Suns there with revenge. No Brandon Ingram, but they do get McCollum back. It's a tough game for me. I would lean with that under there with Teddy, my guys. Would definitely heavy lean to that under. We'll be back later. Have a late show with my guy Shark. We'll be back tomorrow as well with some top plays, man. Appreciate everybody for tuning in. Hit the like button, subscribe. Go follow my guy on Twitter at Teddy_covers. Use promo code J19 on wagertalk.com. You can get 3 days all access plays from my guy Teddy for $19. Go follow me as well at JMoneyIsMoney on Twitter. We out, my guys.